Objective: after listening to this module, you'll be able to identify physiological systems of the body that are affected by stress. Stress and your body. True or false? When you're stressed, your body becomes more powerful, faster, and stronger. That is true. So what exactly happens inside your body to make it stronger? What happens to increase your body's power, speed, and strength? Well, in a nutshell, your body becomes stronger and faster and more powerful because blood is diverted from less vital organs such as your stomach and intestines to more vital organs such as arms and legs so you can fight or run away. Heart rate increases to supply more blood quickly. You have to have the blood pumping faster throughout your body in order to exhibit increased strength. Blood pressure increases in order to supply blood efficiently. Respiratory rate increases in order to get more oxygen to your body. And glycogen, which is basically carbohydrates that are stored in the liver and muscles, is released into your bloodstream in the form of glucose, which is sugar and is the fastest and most easily available form of energy. So that's how your body becomes stronger and faster during stressful times. Increased blood flow, increased glucose or sugar in the bloodstream, and increased oxygen. But let's go beyond this and talk about the physiological systems that are affected by stress. Let me first ask, which physiological systems do you think are affected by stress? Cardiovascular, respiratory, immune, muscular, skeletal, endocrine, nervous, or reproductive system? All of them are affected by stress. In other words, your entire body is affected when you're stressed. Cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system consists of your heart and lungs and is responsible for blood circulation. The release of stress hormones into your bloodstream causes the blood vessels to contract, which increases your blood pressure. Respiratory system. Stress hormones act indirectly on the lungs, resulting in increased respiratory rate. This allows more oxygen to enter the lungs, which thereby allows more oxygen into the blood, which thereby allows more oxygen to enter various tissues throughout the body. Immune system. The hormones reduce activity in parts of the immune system so that specific infection fighters, including important white blood cells or other immune molecules, can be repositioned. These immune-boosting troops are sent to the body's front lines where injury or infection is most likely to occur, such as the skin and the lymph nodes. Muscular system. When you're experiencing emotional stress, you subconsciously contract your muscles. Have you ever been driving in traffic and you find that you're gripping the steering wheel really hard? Or have you ever been in the middle of working on a project and you find that your shoulders are sore because you've been contracting them, as evidenced by the fact that they are lifted up to your ears? When you're stressed, and of course depending on the extent to which you're stressed, muscle tension can be found in muscles all throughout your body, including your face. Most people feel the effects of stress mostly in their shoulder and neck muscles because that's where a lot of contractions occur during stress. Skeletal system. When your muscles are constantly contracted, they can actually pull your skeletal system out of alignment. So stress causes you to contract your muscles, which thereby affects your skeletal system. Endocrine system. The endocrine system is a system of glands, each of which secretes a type of hormone into the bloodstream to regulate the body. Stress stimulates those glands to secrete the stress hormones. Nervous system. The nervous system consists of the central nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system, the neural pathways to the extremities. The autonomic nervous system, which is part of the central nervous system, is further broken down into two systems, the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. When you encounter any stressor and you perceive that stressor to be bad, and you feel stress-inducing emotions such as anger or fear, your sympathetic nervous system is activated. It is the sympathetic nervous system that is responsible for activating the stress response. And it is the parasympathetic nervous system that is responsible for conserving energy and bringing you back to homeostasis. Remember that homeostasis is when all systems are in check, or when everything is normal. So the parasympathetic nervous system does exactly the opposite of what the sympathetic nervous system does in order to establish balance or equilibrium again. Take a look at some different effects of the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. Look on the right side, the sympathetic nervous system. When you're stressed, your pupils dilate, your salivation is inhibited, you get dry mouth. Of course, your heart rate speeds up.
the bronchi in your lungs become relaxed, which sounds like a relaxation response, but it's not. It causes your breathing to become more shallow and rapid. Your digestion slows down, glucose is released, as we've talked about, and your bladder relaxes, hopefully not too much. On the left side is the opposite and is associated with the relaxation response. Key points. Stress makes our bodies stronger and more powerful because of increased blood pressure, which results in increased blood flow, increased respiration, which results in increased oxygen, and increased glycogen. Stress affects every physiological system of the body. And that's it.